test. Mic test, mic test. Is this working? Perfect. It's working. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my very first Harry Potter Magic Awaken HPMA video upload. And tonight, or today, or just any day, whenever you are watching this, I'll be sharing with you my Neville Echo deck that gotten me to 10k rank points in the Magic Awaken rank. If that means anything to anyone, I mean, I see people doing it, so I thought, I might as well showcase my version of my Neville deck, because it's not like what you guys think, and it's very different from your typical Neville deck, that's for sure. And to remind you, I'm also one of the top 10 Neville players in the world with this Echo, so I must be definitely doing something right. No, like, I mean, if I played more, I could have gotten. No, I'm kidding. But I mean, all these players up there, I've seen them play. They're really good players. And their Neville's playstyle is also very good. But it's definitely not what I'm very accustomed to. I'm a more aggressive Neville player. I like to play spells in my Neville deck. I've been trying cards like Hitless Hunt, Sectum Sempra, Incendio, and even Atmospheric Charm alongside Inflators. And I want to urge anybody playing summons that Inflators is really important. So please bring Inflators in a dual matchup, because it will definitely help in the long run. Alright, moving on, I want to show you a few of my variations for my Neville Echo deck. I definitely would run the usual things that you would see, Aquaman NS, Boombox, Phoenix, and then things you normally don't see would be Locomoto, Opal. These days, not many people run Unicorn, but some still do, and I'm one of those folks that still run Unicorn. So this very version you see right now was my very core Neville deck for, I think, 2 seasons, roughly around season 2 into season 3, and I only started to slowly evolve as I play with different players in the community and different people that have I got a chance to grow and play with. I've slowly evolved my playstyle, so I've included other cards too. But this very version has gotten me to Magic Awaken many times meaning like season 2, season 3, and also season 4. But season 4, this season I changed it up a bit. I'm playing a few more defensive spells, and I cut out Opal for the most part, but I still stuck to my guns with my Unicorn, and I really like the whole I love horses, so I that's why I really wanted to play Hitless Hunt in the deck. But for now, I feel like it's not high level enough to make a big difference with the current player pool. So it's a bit hard for me to bring along with me, because I feel like it's not making too much of a dent against other summons when they are so high level. So like playing it would be actually more detrimental because it's so costly to run. But anyway, I digress. So let me show you a few of my different echoes that I have for my Neville. The first one that I usually like to run would be this one here. Because lately I've been playing a lot of Firecraps. So, and I run Protego as well. So this is one of the few versions I would like to play during ranks. And then another one I have is actually this one. This is one of my favorite ones because I used to play Swelling Solution instead of Time Turner. So I would run Swelling Solution, Opal with Unicorn, Boombox, and it also worked. There are a few games later you guys will get to see that I run this build that I got to play in ranks with some of my friends. So this was one of my core echoes for Neville. And another one would be the one that adds to Locomoto. So this is Locomoto with Opal, so I run both of them. The whole idea of my version of Neville was to build a toolbox that has an answer for almost everything. almost everything. So like how I like to play it, I like to play where I see the threat that's coming at us, and I like to counter if my teammate doesn't have something ready for whatever is in front of us. So like locomotives counter thunderstorm, um, big threats in front of us or other locomotives. Or like usually I use Oppo for other locomotives as well, and like Newt Swamp, because most of Newt stuff cannot touch air. And also for fire crabs, because Oppo has a longer range to hit the fire crabs too. Of course, Aquaman Nest to take down other locomotives and slow down other enemies. Summons, and sometimes help me eat a bit of thunderstorm too, if they are unlucky to get zapped by it. I like to reach for my spells because playing my Neville and seeing how other people play their Neville, I feel like the defensive version has very little reach. I know a lot of people are playing Glacial Maximum but like 6 mana and a lot of investment into like getting all the time turners out, and that's another thing. I never like having a time turner in my hand, to be honest, when I feel like we are in trouble. Like if the situation is super dire and I have like cards like, okay, I have Cylon, Protego, Time Turner, players like, it's not enough to cover like a locomotive spam group. So I didn't like that. And because sometimes I do play with randoms and they unable to clear the threats. If we get swamp, or they're unable to put that pressure. So I felt a little bit defenseless if I were to run the meta version. So I definitely like to be self-reliant in terms of like clearing the board, and sure, I'm not as defensive, but what I lack in defense I have all in offense, and it's definitely my kind of style to play. And with Neville, I am able to still heal you, but I can still put out enough threats on the table to put a lot more pressure for my opponent. Then the other variation, like I mentioned, I do run like Sectum, and sometimes I also run Incendio in my Neville build. The changes would usually mean I'll cut out either Acromantial Nest, Baby Oppo Eye. I even tried without running Bomb Box, but I feel like if you don't run Bomb Box, you lose a lot of damage. A lot of my damage actually comes from my bombastic bomb box, with Unicorn and Locomotives carrying it over, and sometimes if I'm still running Aquaman Nest, the spiders also carry the bombs over, putting a lot more damage onto our opponents if they choose not to deal with my animals. So without further ado and enough talking from me, here are some gameplays I have of my version of Neville. Give me 1 second. Here, let's see if I do this. All right. So here's one version of it. All right. That goes nothing. There won't be any sound because copyright issues and stuff, maybe because silly me. But here goes nothing. So this is one of the match I got to play with my friend Keichan, and Keichan has, for the bulk of the season 3, got to climb up the ladder together with me, and Keichan has known me for my quirky Neville deck, and is the one of the only few that do not make fun of it. Like Keichan didn't make fun of my quirky Neville deck, because I've known some people like laughing about how like my Neville is like not a proper Neville deck. What's the point of playing Neville deck? It's so silly and it wouldn't work, you know. But here I am, one of the top few Echo players with the Neville deck, and got to 10k, and also in Magic Awaken rank. I mean, makes sense, right? 10k means you are in Magic Awaken rank. Anyway, I digress. But here comes my pride and joy, the unicorn. Even with the snowball, it still managed to dash across before it dies. I mean, obviously, like, I know reach back would be a lot more threatening, but come on, guys. You gotta love the unicorn, right? You gotta love the unicorn. And during this match, me and K-chan were really close to like dying, but somehow we never once died. Mind you, I do know that matchup is not very favorable because it's a Hermione and Harry. But this goes to show I'm still able to put a lot of pressure on my teammates. I mean my opponents. Of course I don't want to put pressure on my teammates. Yeah, maybe my teammates trying to carry us. But no, like, you know, like still put up enough threats. And like, I think if I was playing Neville would reach back with the whole time turner and Glacial Maxima, it might be a bit more difficult for us to survive this game, because they would never give me a chance to hatch that egg. Never. And like, having a fire crab is just gonna sit there, and I don't want the fire crab to just sit there. Maybe it could block a snowball, but definitely will be a hindrance with the stupefy coming from the Harry. But like, that's why my build is so different. I mean, it's so different that it's able to catch my opponent off guard, because they usually would expect it will be a more like a reach back, like typical build. And this is another one with Lime. Lime also has gotten used to my playstyle, and Lime is one of the few, like K-chan would really support me really well. Like, really support me really well. I'm using really a lot in this one sentence, but he is one of the few players that I really enjoy playing alongside with, together with K-chan, because both K-chan and Lime challenged me to analyze a lot of things, and it makes me super excited about the game. That's what I miss or I love about playing like games like this, because coming from a Magic the Gathering background player, I really like to analyze everything and, like, you know, like break down like little things and like figure out like solutions to deal with every problem. And playing with Lime and K-chan gives me that kind of feeling, and I really enjoyed that whole vibe they give. And I don't feel weird doing it with them, like, you know, just talking about it, like nerding out on HPMA. Nerding out on HPMA. But this is like the same build, and you know, you can see how Lime is very supportive with like Protego, and still like trying to put pressure while I'm like healing at the back. You notice that I'm not running Time Turner, I'm running Swelling Solution. And I feel like back then it worked both ways for me, because Swelling Solution not only buffed me and to allow me to heal a lot faster, but also buffs my summons and creatures to, like, you know, attack faster and move faster. And here you can see I'm using Atmospheric Charm, trying to do weaken or take down the Ridgeback over there, but you know, Nebulous and you know Protego did that thing, but it delayed the hatch a little bit, and we have a double whiz bang from Lime, which took out the Ridgeback. And I love my Opal. My Opal is actually, fun fact, the very first legendary card that I got to level 18, and it only took me close to 2 seasons and a half. Through trading, through luck from drawing my go keys, was super lucky with it. And here comes my unicorn with a bomb box on top of its head. More bomb box bombs on top of his head. And more charging goes the unicorn, and now the unicorn's down. I really enjoy playing Lime. I have to. I when I got that chance to team up with Lime, I feel like I cannot team up with anybody else after that. I mean, aside from K-chan, I mean, I do enjoy teaming up with all my other friends, but nobody nerds out like Lime and me. Like, when I think the very first time after Lime joined the club, I asked Lime, hey, want to play together? And after that, we just nerded out about technical stuff and strategies and whatnot, and it was so fun. It just reignite the fire in me for the love for this game, and I'm so thankful for Lime being part of our lives, or being in our club, or just, you know, get to know him. It was so much fun. Same for K-chan. When I got to meet K-chan, we were talking randomly, and then, you know, we started dueling together. It was so fun. I really enjoyed the little things that, you know, she likes to point out in our fights, and we loved rewatching our videos. We would exchange videos, and man, okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just nerding out right now, but yeah, here's just my gameplays, and like how I succeed with my Neville deck. That's very different from all the other Neville players. But yeah, this video is a little longer than I really want it to be, and I apologize, but I'm not really used to making video uploads, so it sounds a bit funny that I'm talking like the way I'm talking, but I do hope you guys enjoy the content. I'm gonna take Reggie, please don't forget to subscribe, like my videos, and you know, if you like more videos like this, let me know, so I know I'm doing something right. But there you have it. One of my other matches. I still have plenty of other matches too, but you know, it's all pretty much the same. Like my playstyle and everything. You guys get to see like why I love the deck I use, and why I feel like having like inflators and a spell to reach is really important, even though you're just a summoner, because you cannot just have your teammate do everything for you. Sometimes, you know, you want to be able to support your teammate as well, even though if it's just a little bit, like an atmospheric charm. You know, it could even be I don't know about Whizbang, but I tried. Never Whizbang. Nope. Saving 10 mana just to do it is just insane. Anyway, there you have it. My deck that took me all the way to 10k, to Magic Awaken, and to where I am right now in the rankings for my Echo, 2655. And slowly, with more time, I will slowly get it up there with time. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Have a good night, or a great day, or morning, wherever you are. So not used to making videos like this. Alright, bye guys. See ya.